Welcome back to Coins Heritage. Today, we're exploring a fascinating piece of Canadian numismatic history, the 1964 1-cent coin from Canada. Though it might seem like ordinary pocket change, this penny offers a window into a bygone era of Canadian culture and monetary tradition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the stories behind the coins in your change, this video will dive into the design, history, composition, value, and even some tips on how to sell one if you have a special example in your collection. The 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin is a part of a series that was produced for many decades by the Royal Canadian Mint. In 1964, Canada was still using its pre-decimal currency system, and the coin carried both historical design elements and a unique charm reflective of its era. Even though decimalization was only introduced in 1970, the design of the 1-cent coin from this period had already been firmly established and is recognized by collectors today. On the obverse of the 1964 penny, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait, which became a standard on Canadian coins after her accession, was designed to project dignity and continuity, underscoring the strong ties between Canada and the British monarchy. The portrait is surrounded by the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The year 1964 is also struck clearly on the coin, and depending on the mint, you may see a mint mark that further identifies its origin. This elegant design not only honors the reigning monarch but also reflects a period of stability and pride in Canadian heritage. Turning the coin over, the reverse features the iconic maple leaf design, a symbol that has become synonymous with Canadian identity. The large, detailed maple leaf is prominently displayed in the center, serving as a powerful emblem of the country's natural beauty and unity. Above the maple leaf, the word Canada is inscribed in bold letters, while 1 cent is clearly struck below. This design, first introduced in 1937, continued to grace the reverse of the penny for many decades and remains one of the most enduring images in Canadian coinage. The simplicity and boldness of the maple leaf design capture the essence of Canada, making it instantly recognizable not just on coins but across the country's various symbols and emblems. In terms of composition, the 1964 Canadian penny is struck in bronze. The alloy used during this period typically consisted of about 98% copper, with small percentages of zinc and tin. This composition gives the coin its distinctive reddish-brown color when new, a hue that many collectors appreciate, especially when the coin retains its original mint luster. Over time, however, exposure to air and handling may cause the coin to develop a patina. While some collectors find that a natural patina adds character, others prefer coins that have maintained their bright, full red finish, as these examples are often more highly valued. The physical characteristics of the 1964 1-cent coin are also consistent with its long-standing design. It weighs approximately 3.24 grams and measures about 19.05 millimeters in diameter. These dimensions have remained largely unchanged over the decades, making the penny both familiar and enduring. Its size and weight contributed to its ease of use in everyday transactions, and they remain a key part of its charm and historical appeal. The year 1964 was an interesting and transitional period for Canada. The country was in the midst of significant social and economic change as it continued to develop its own national identity separate from its British roots. While the pre-decimal system was still in use, Canadians were beginning to look forward to the upcoming transition to decimal currency, which would take place in 1970. Despite the challenges of the era, such as economic fluctuations and the pressures of modernization, the coinage of the time reflected a sense of pride and continuity. Every penny was a small reminder of Canada's heritage, a tangible connection to a rich past and a hopeful future. Because of the large mintage numbers during this period, most 1964 Canadian pennies in circulated condition are very common and typically worth only their face value. However, condition is the key factor that distinguishes a regular coin from a collector's treasure. Coins that have been well preserved in uncirculated condition retaining their original bright, full red finish and sharp details can command a premium among collectors. In uncirculated condition, these coins might be valued anywhere from a few dollars up to 10 or more, depending on their grading. Coins graded in the mint state MS60 to MS63 range are generally modestly priced, while those reaching MS65 or higher, particularly with a full, vibrant luster, can see significantly higher prices in the market. There are also opportunities for finding error varieties on the 1964 penny. Although the design is straightforward, occasional mint errors can occur such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned inscriptions. Even minor errors, if well documented and present on a high-grade coin, can add extra value and become highly sought after by collectors. A 1964 penny with a subtle doubling on one of the inscriptions might command a premium, especially if it's in uncirculated condition and retains its original color and detail. For those considering selling a 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin, the first step is to carefully assess its condition. Examine both sides of the coin for any signs of wear, toning, or damage. Coins that have maintained their original bright red luster without heavy patina are usually more valuable. If you believe your coin might be a hidden gem either due to its exceptional condition or because it exhibits a rare error, it may be worthwhile to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Certification not only gives potential buyers confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition but also often increases its market value. There are multiple avenues available for selling your coin. Online marketplaces such as eBay, heritage auctions, and specialized numismatic forums offer a global audience of collectors. When listing your coin online, include high-resolution photos of both the obverse and reverse sides and provide a detailed description of its condition, composition, and any mint marks or errors. A clear and comprehensive listing can help attract serious buyers who are willing to pay a premium for a well-preserved example. Alternatively, local coin shops and numismatic shows are excellent venues for in-person sales. While these options might sometimes yield slightly lower prices compared to direct sales to collectors, they offer the benefit of immediate feedback and cash transactions. The 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a small yet significant part of Canadian history. It reflects an era when the country was still under its pre-decimal system, a time of transition that set the stage for future modernization. The coin's elegant design, featuring the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and the iconic maple leaf, serves as a reminder of Canada's proud heritage and its enduring national symbols. As Canada moved toward decimalization in 1970, the 1964 penny stands as a reminder of the nation's journey. Even though millions of these coins were produced and they circulate widely, finding one in pristine condition is like uncovering a hidden treasure. For collectors, each coin not only holds a monetary value but also a piece of the story of Canada's evolution and cultural identity. Do you have a 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin in your collection? We'd love to hear your story and see any interesting finds in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.